the podcast where we talk about random stuff, like video games and YouTubers and stuff like that, and we tell stories.
And our hosts are Ryder, Colby, and Cheyenne.
Yes, and so let's just go ahead and kick it off first with the first thing we need to do is set a light goal, I think.
Okay.
Set our first light goal. So,
I'm thinking.
Oh, wait, I have a thing to say. Thank you for everyone who watched our podcasts, like our first episode. We don't have any viewers on our second episode, but it is up. So,
yeah, it did go up
yes, we are recording this
in our studio, of course.
Yeah, in our studio. We're recording it about like 10 o'clock. It will probably upload at like 12 o'clock.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
It takes a ton of time.
Like, we recorded the second podcast at like
11. No, at 10 a.m.
10 a.m. Yeah. And upload until like 7.
Yeah, it takes a long time because we have bad internet where we live. So, yeah, I'm just gonna, thank you all for viewing. I hope y'all really like this podcast series. We will have tons of episodes. We're kids, so we don't really have anything to do on the weekends. So we just love recording these podcasts. It's been really fun for the past 2 days.
2 days.
That we've been doing it, yeah, it's been really fun. So, light goal, we had about 12 viewers on last time, so how about we just go for 10 likes? Please, please.
Please, we're just child.
We're children. We need likes to feed our family.
Or something.
Or something happen. We need something to happen. Okay, thank you. And our first topic, we're going to get right into it. Our first topic will be
story time.
Story time.
So I have a very great story.
All right, let's start us off, Colby.
So, I go to in-person school, but sometimes I'm a virtual. This time I was virtual. And what happened was I was sitting in class trying to do some work. And then this girl's actually, I'm going to start off with this happened the same day. So this kid, we had this quiz that we had to do. It was 20 questions. This kid did it in like 10 minutes. It took some kids the whole class to do it. He did it in 10 minutes. So my teacher says, I don't believe you, do it again. So about 7 minutes later, the teacher goes, what number are you at? 10th. That's his fake name. Or are we going to do real names?
Doesn't matter.
His name was Tint, I'm just going to say. But, anyways, what he was doing, so he was the teacher goes, what question are you? It was like a 22 question quiz. He goes, 19, and then my teacher goes, absolutely not. Send me your work. He goes, I wasn't doing it. So you were supposed to do it on paper, but this guy just, I guess, went through it all, not on paper. And then...
Oh, by the way, this is a math class.
Yeah, it's a math.
So you gotta have to do work for math,
And then, she goes, I need to go talk to your mom. Is she here? Where is she? And so 5 minutes later, her mom gets on. And then it's the worst because, so at our school, there's like a big area where kids can sit. And then she went out there. When there's a bunch of kids, I don't know why she just didn't do it in the classroom, but you could hear her scream, like talking. She was talking pretty loud because she was mad that the kid wasn't taking this serious. But that kid started to cry. Alright, but anyways.
What did she say to do your work?
What?
Did she say to do work?
Yeah.
Was it like was it a good, like a big quiz?
Yeah. So, okay, anyways, this happens the same day. I'm sitting there. This dad just pops on camera. Mrs. Stickpin, She's trying to help other kids. He's a grown man. He goes, Mrs. Stedman, Mrs. Stedman. She's trying to help. She's trying to help other students learn. And then you know what happens? So the teacher goes, 1 second, and he keeps on screaming for it, and then she finally has to stop what she's doing, trying to help kids learn to deal with this guy. So this guy goes, Mrs. Dickman, my daughter is crying and screaming. She doesn't know what to do. So can you please do your job and help her? But you know the funny thing is, she didn't ask for any help. I was thinking to myself, she's not a mind reader. How the heck is she supposed to know she needs help? She didn't raise her hand. She's just getting yelled at for something that's not even her fault at all. So, of course, she has to stop what she's doing to help her stinking kids. And now she has to help her. So after that, it took her like 10 minutes, and the teacher goes, hey, can you please ask a question next time you need help? So, anyways, that was it for that class. And nothing else happened that day.
Alright, next story. So I got some stories to tell.
Okay.
Long time ago. Okay, so basically, it's one time. Okay, so I was basically an angel child in first grade. My goal was like to never. Okay, y'all don't know this, but like at my school, there's this thing. Well, I feel like a lot of people do this, but you can get moved on like a chart, and it has like certain things like levels. Like yellow, you get in trouble like a little bit. And it's not really that bad. Green, I think it was no. And you stay on green all day, you get like a prize from the treasure box or something.
Yeah.
And I think it was like red. No,
It was orange.
Orange. What was it?
You had to sit at the teacher's desk all day.
Yeah, and then was it red then?
Red was principal's office.
Yeah. Yeah, wasn't it blue and then?
No, blue was you got to take your shoes off.
Oh, blue was under green. So everyone starts at green every single day.
And you go down if you're bad, and you go up if you're blue. So it was always, for us, if you could go up to blue, like it was kind of easy to go up to blue. You just had to be good. You could not get in trouble once. You couldn't have to, it was just kind of easy. But anyways, and then purple was you get to eat lunch with the teachers. But I don't know if that's really a good thing. I just found that weird and awkward.
Yeah, apparently a lot of girls really like to sit with and eat with the teacher.
Exactly. I don't know why.
Wait, I think that was the highest one. But the
No,
worst
there was pink, and then they didn't. And then my teacher always said, I don't know what will happen with pink, but we'll figure it out when we get there. Pink was the last one, but nobody ever got pink or purple.
Was purple before that? Before pink?
Yeah.
Okay, well, the last one was red, which was principal office, after orange. So, I never got in trouble. And I honestly, there was this one time, right? So, okay, so here's the thing. I was a terrible kid in kindergarten. Like, I was so bad, I would always get in trouble. I would always freaking get in trouble. And it really wasn't for that bad reasons. I would always have to sit by the apple tree, which we did in kindergarten. She moved your apple, like, I think off the tree into, like, a bucket. And then you'd have to sit under the apple tree all recess. And if you did it after recess, if you did something bad after recess, we had 2 recesses. So if you did something bad after those 2 recesses, you would miss both recesses after school. Or the next day.
Ooh.
So... No, it was terrible kid in kindergarten. I got so many times I got moved. In first grade, my goal was to never get moved. I would never get moved. I was like, I'm never getting moved in first grade. I actually never did. But I did almost did this one time. So we were doing these things. I don't know if y'all have these at y'all's school. They see like the little cubes, and you like add them up together, and it's just to help in like first grade. It's to help like add, whatever. And so we were using those, and like we had this girl in our group. I don't know what her name was. And then I had my best friend in kindergarten. He's a little jerk now. Whatever. I really hate him because one of my friends is actually like kind of famous on TikTok. I don't know his TikTok though. He has a lot of followers though. And this kid really likes to mooch off them, and is always asking him for collabs so he can get more TikTok followers and crap. It's one of my good friends, like my good friends. I used to make fun of him all the time as like a little joke because we were good friends. Because in 3rd grade, he always wore short shorts. And it was hilarious. So we'd always call him short shorts. We'd always tell him that he has short shorts on. So yeah, I don't like him. But in 1st grade, I would never use it. So I was like with this kid. We were just being idiots with this girl. This girl was like there, and she was like, "Oh my god, guys, let's get started on my wow." But we were like, oh, let's keep doing this crap. So we take the cubes, right? We put a bunch of them on. Then we started hitting each other in the head with them for no reason. I'm gonna sound like a little jerk now, but that was like about 5 years ago when this happened, maybe 6 years ago when this happened. But like, she went and told on us to the teacher. I was like, and then I totally threw my friend under the bus. He got moved up to orange for hitting each other because I think both of us threw a stick of cubes or something at her because we were mad at her for yelling at us. So we did that, and then I got in trouble. But I didn't get in trouble because I said, Griffin did it. I wasn't doing it. I promise. I don't care that I'm exposing him. Little jerk face. I don't care.
He's a YouTuber too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I actually watched his stream a few times. Yeah, actually, I was in his party for one of his streams, actually.
Wow.
I was with one of my friends. My friend was also... Okay, here's the sucky part. My friend Victor, my best friend Victor, he was in his party once, in his stream. He was playing, and one of his friends that he was playing with too, he was like, hey, you want to run some duos? And he was like, nah, man, I think I'm going to get off now. And he was like, okay, and Victor leaves his party. He's still watching his stream, you know. He's like, I'm sorry, Victor, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I just don't want to play with you. I'm going to run solos. Can you believe that?
Ew.
And it sucks. Now I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. So he got moved. He had to sit with the teacher for like the rest of the day, and I kind of felt bad.
It happens.
It happens.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Shane, you got anything funny stories to tell about any grade? It doesn't have to just be like recent. That was a 1st grade story. It's so long ago.
Not really.
Do you have any funny stories?
Well, we still have 7 more minutes in this podcast.
Let's talk about video games. Okay, so basically, guys, so I usually buy V-Bucks on my nana bought me V-Bucks the other day, and I usually just get them on my Switch because I don't really know how to do them without getting my mom involved on my Xbox. So she bought me V-Bucks, right? And I got these. So I had 1,100. I bought something, and I had 1,100 V-Bucks left in my thing, and I was like, oh, okay. When I went to sleep, I actually last night. I mentioned it in a second. I have a little tiny story to tell in the last episode. Please go watch. Please.
Yeah.
There were some common things. So since we're about halfway in, real quick, that was a guitar. In our very professional studio, a guitar just fell off a chair. Here you go, Shane. So basically, what was I talking about?
You were talking about...
Yeah, so I got V-Bucks. And then last night, I was like, what's it called? So I went to sleep, new story of it. Oh yeah, comment. I want you all to comment which, if y'all have ever been to Starbucks, and if you haven't been to Starbucks, say no in the comments, and say yes in the comments if you have, and tell me what your favorite Starbucks drink is.
Oh, I went to Starbucks, and I got a chocolate milk.
Did you really?
Yes.
And my favorite's the juice. Or so weird. Shane, do you have a favorite from Starbucks?
You know, I'm just
don't-
trying to be tough and
I don't
pretend like
really
okay.
go to Starbucks. You don't go to Starbucks?
Only to get that Addison Rich. I'm just kidding.
What?
What?
So basically, okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I basically had these views. It was 1,100. They don't really go into my Xbox, but for some reason when I looked at this one, I was like, I got on my Xbox and I was like, oh wow, I have 800 V-Bucks on my thing. I wonder, since it was my birthday a few weeks ago, I was like, I wonder if my brother got me V-Bucks like he said he was going to. He might have just added them to my account last night or something. And I was like, oh, yeah, lit, so I'm going to use these. I use them. Before I do that, I go and just make sure those weren't just like, they didn't like teleport or something. They were still on there. I still have my 1,100 on my Switch. I used the 800, and then I got on my Switch. And my 300 and 800 of my V-Bucks were drawn off of it. I was like, this is outrageous. Why would they didn't change anything. So why would they put 800 V-Bucks? It said I had 800 V-Bucks on my Xbox account. And then when I got onto my Switch account, it said I had 1,100. So why when I bought something from my thing, why would they take the V-Bucks from there? Like, I guess it kind of makes sense. It just really didn't make sense to me that they only put 800 on there, first of all.
Oh, wow.
And second of all, they, like, even put it on there. And like,
Shiny,
it really looks like...
Stop it.
You opening a present?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do that after the podcast. It's almost over.
Yeah, really. Jeez, chill, my guy.
So, I'm outraged. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah, new item shop today. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Soccer skins came back yesterday.
Yeah, if you didn't know that.
There's this emo I really like. I wish I saved my V-Bucks actually. Maybe I just didn't rip me off or something. It's like there once was a squad who readied up.
Without the urge to say what's up.
Yeah.
The hopes. Okay. Anyway,
Their hopes were high for a win that day. Go me, Squatty boys, go. And
Okay.
then something else.
Okay, well, we're not gonna go there. But anyways, so thank you for the support in the last one, I guess.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was 8 views. 8 views was better than nothing.
Yeah, no, we got 12 views on the first one.
Oh, we didn't? That's nice.
Did we?
No.
Didn't the second one have 8?
No, second one had 0.
Oh, it had 9. Sorry. The first one had 9.
Yeah,
So thank you for all the support. Thank for all you 12 viewers. I hope y'all really enjoy this. We will be posting, but by the way, we probably won't film any for this week because we have to go back to our house this weekend. But we'll be back. Not even next weekend. We'll be back on Thursday to record another one. And then not that next weekend, but then we'll be back on the next Thursday. Probably record 1 more or 2 more, whatever. And then that next weekend we'll be here to record a few.
yeah.
Got some weird schedules. And then in June we will not be there as much. We'll only
Me
film on the
and
weekends.
Megan, which means, and it will be harder.
It'll be
have
every
a
other
little
weekend.
brother. We have a little brother. He's like he really wants to be a YouTuber. You
Well,
know,
we can't have him in here because he'll. No, like I don't want y'all to think we're jerks, but like he just likes to yell and stuff,
yeah, he really likes to scream,
and like it would really interrupt us. So
and we can't talk whenever he like decides to mess with a bunch of things.
yeah, like most likely if we did bring him on, we'll eventually bring him on at least once.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But so you expect to see some clickbait titles about him. I'm just joking.
Now our episodes really will never be titled other than the podcast, Outcast podcast, you know.
Yeah, but if y'all hear banging on the door, we'll explain it's Zachariah and crap. But
Or Liam.
or Liam.
You know what? Next episode that we film on Thursday, we'll film some tomorrow too. But
we might bring
next
him
Thursday we will bring Liam on.
on. No, we won't.
Yes, we will.
We will let him say hi.
Yes, we'll let him say hi to our podcast. Okay.
Okay, but
Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching.
well,
Like,
I wanna-
subscribe,
I wanna-
comment, and so yeah, thank you, and everyone, thank you, and tune into the Outcast podcast.
Episode 4 that will be going live tomorrow.
Thank you very much for all the support.
Thank you. Anyways,
Make sure to we're about to have to end it.
I know.
Make sure to comment your favorite Starbucks drink. If you don't, if you've never had Starbucks, or if you don't have Starbucks,
Just comment your favorite drink if you never have.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Alright.
But hopefully everyone just made it to the end. Thank you all very much. Feel free to subscribe,
and turn this person vacation.
Remember, we're not forcing anybody to like. It's optional. We would just really appreciate it
if you enjoy. If you don't enjoy, please don't like and subscribe.
Yeah.
It won't help. It will just, So remember that. Thank you all for watching.
Share it with anybody.
Oh yeah.
We're just trying to get views.
What's
We're
the
just,
thing we
we
said?
just have a.
Didn't we say something last time? Last episode.
Wait, no, we need an ending thing. Okay. Bum.
Bum.
Wait, no, I was just doing it. But
Bye.
Wait, this is an ending one.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
I'm not doing it.